What a pleasure.
Greetings, Astarte.
Have you brought any news?
Yes. This evening we're to meet a freedman who will give us some accurate information. He's treacherous and mercenary, but he knows the secrets of half Rome.
You think he'll tell the truth?
It takes gold to make such men truthful and talkative.
You're the only person I can count on. You've been my friend ever since I met you as a legionnaire in Cilicia.
Come and sit down there in the tavern with me. We'll refresh ourselves with a cup of wine and have a talk about old times. Bring us some wine. Happy days, weren't they, when we were serving on the eastern frontier? That's when Urus was only a tribal chieftain. I've never forgotten the time that he said to me, But tell me, Astarte, why are you trying to find the Princess Nisa? Are you in love with her?
No. You've always been like a brother to me, which is why I can trust you. I have to kill Nisa.
Kill her?
Yes. By order of King Urus. I was the one who helped him overthrow King Archelaus and take possession of his throne. And now I'm rewarded like this. It's either the head of the Princess Nisa or it's my own.
That's terrible. You can count on me for anything. How beautiful Nisa was. I can still see her standing beside King Archelaus.
You see, we murdered every member of the royal family with a king, except for Princess Nisa, who managed to escape from us. And today, he's afraid that his enemies might restore her to power. I must never return to Cilicia unless I can take him that woman's head.
But tell me how Nisa managed to get away.
With the help of a slave loyal to King Archelaus, a real giant, Marcus. It was a miracle he didn't crush us with his bare hands.
Drink up, and don't worry now. I think you're about to achieve the purpose of your mission.
What is it?
Everything is in order in the stables. The fodder arrived and has been distributed, and the blacksmith has finished the work you ordered.
Very well. Valerius is leaving for Rome now. Is his horse ready for him? Have it brought around to the front door. Also, have them bring the chariot with the team of white horses, because the senator has to go out. Hurry now.
Right away.
How are you, Marcus?
When you can work in peace, you're always well.
The master is quite pleased with the work you do. Yesterday, I heard him say he wants to reward you.
Reward me? Why?
Why, because you cleared out the cellars in such a short time, removing those enormous barrels that no one else was able to budge.
That was nothing. For me, it was easy.
And do you ever feel homesick for Cilicia?
No, because I couldn't feel safe there.
Mm-hmm. Tell me, Nisa, she is of noble birth, isn't she?
The fate of human beings is changeable. Today, she's a slave like myself. And I swore to her father that I would protect her.
Well, you must admit, fate has been kind to her up till now. And if the gods are willing, fate will be even kinder to her, thanks to the noble heart of our young master Valerius.
And I love you, Valerius. But I'm afraid. I know you will never have the consent of your parents to marry me. You're the only son of one of the most illustrious families of Rome. And I'm only a poor, wretched slave girl, whom your mother herself bought and paid for in a public slave market. They won't ever let us marry, and I will lose you forever.
No, we won't lose each other. My mother and father both love me and are kind-hearted. They will understand that they must not forbid our happiness, Nisa. And when I return to you here...
You're leaving? You're going to abandon us another time?
I have to return immediately to Rome. From there, in a few days, I'll have to proceed to Brindisi along with my legion.
When will I see you again?
I don't know, but I promise the day I return, I'll speak to my parents of our love, and I'll ask them to give you your freedom and their consent to marry you.
Publius!
Here comes your father.
Well, let's hope this visit of yours to Macrinus may serve our purpose.
I trust it will. Have you had my chariot brought around?
Yes, Senator.
It's time for you to go now.
May the gods watch over you both during my absence. And now I have to leave you. But first, Father, I would like to speak with you.
Leaving so soon?
Valerius, my son, who knows when I will see you?
Soon, I hope.
This particular departure, son, is not the same as the others have been.
Your father and I are most upset, Valerius. What's to become of us?
What do you mean, Mother?
We're accused of embracing Christianity, and you know that means being faced with the threat of persecution.
Vettius Rufus, you know, envies our family. But now he is the prefect of the Praetorians. All his spitefulness may quite suddenly give way to unbridled fury.
But the Emperor would never allow such a man to commit an act as unjust as that against the family that added so greatly to the glory of the Romans.
The Emperor Caracalla will now listen only to the words of Vettius Rufus, and the longer he does so, he grows more and more pitiless. The best of Romans, accused of imaginary crimes, are falling beneath the blows of the Praetorians. And now they dare to accuse even us of embracing Christianity.
It's inconceivable that Caracalla should believe this of us.
It would seem he does, Valerius.
I can't believe that the Emperor is as utterly blind and cruel as you say. Now, don't worry.
How are you, Nisa?
I've never been so happy.
You can tell me everything in Rome. Now, I too must be on my way.
In Rome? You'll be there?
Tomorrow I shall go into the city for an audience with the Emperor, and there I'll refute these absurd accusations. At least I shall make every attempt to, but I'm not very confident.
Will the Senate give their support?
Certainly. But today, I shall seek guidance and good counsel from Marcus Aurelius Macrinus, who has just arrived at his villa here in the neighborhood. The senators who oppose these merciless policies of Caracalla's all heed as one the advice of Marcus Macrinus, and he is the only senator who can command the fear and respect of that pack of criminal lunatics surrounding Caracalla.
Farewell. Here, this is the place. There he is now. Greetings, Faustus. This is Septimius, the man we're looking for. Well, let's sit down, why don't we, so we can talk more easily. There. Bring us 2 pictures of your best Falernian.
Let's hear it.
I found out where you can find that girl, the one you're hunting.
Where is she?
Oh, she's living with some patrician.
Where?
It's not far. Not more than a mile or so.
Take us there immediately.
But it's almost dark now.